many men could provide for a woman.
That's not high. Not many men can provide for their women. Usually they have to go 50-50.
Yeah,
right?
so that's what I'm trying to say. Like, what's the likelihood of you finding that again? Is what I'm trying to explain to you.
It's probably not super likely.
From the guy you like.
So yeah, like, do you see how you kind of made a bad decision? Like, and I kind of have to walk you to that place, like, and I've noticed this because we had this discussion literally the other day. What I've come to realize is that girls will be with a guy, they'll leave that guy, and then even though on paper he was good, he did everything he was supposed to do, in their head they're like, no, I made the right decision. But the reality is we don't tell girls that you actually fucked up, you made a bad decision, shouldn't have left. But girls always feel the need that, like, the grass green on the other side. I've noticed that. And you guys never want to take accountability for,
over
like,
control. It's over control. Like, I can deal with that, but I think if they're over controlling, they're controlling your whole life, they're preventing you from enjoying or even having friends, like female friends. I mean, he didn't let me do that. And just overly, it was more of an over control type
Did you
of thing.
feel trapped?
Did he? No, I felt trapped. I think he was chilling. He was the one making money.
Actually, did you feel trapped?
Fuck yeah. Excuse me. But yeah, I did.
No. I don't know. I don't know if he said you can't have female friends or he just didn't like your female friends because he might have thought that they were hoes.
No.
All right, so
it is okay.
Probably hoes, man.
I'd like to get his perspective.
It's funny because
let's call him right now.
Let's call him.
No, let's do it. He's black forever.
He's black?
Yeah.
Wait.
No,
He's
blocked.
black or
She said blocked.
He's blocked.
He's black.
He's black. I'm black. It works great.
I mean, never mind.
We should call him though.
Yeah, I always like to hear the other side, but that's fine.
That's fine, bro.
Anybody else? Have you ever been with a guy that you left it? Do you regret leaving one of those guys? Is there any guy that you could think of that you regret?
No.
You? No.
No.
Okay. What about you?
Yep.
No.
I do not regret.
I have a
Girls
question.
never admit that
I have
shit,
a question.
bro.
Real quick for
It's
the
actually
panel.
interesting.
It depends.
They
Name
never admit that.
1 or 2 things that will make you break up with a guy or turn you off with a guy. So 1 or 2 things that make you break up or be turned off by a guy. We'll start here.
I don't like disrespectful guys. Like, that shit piss me off.
What does that mean?
I said I don't like this. Like, they out of their mouth is just nasty. You get me? Like the way
Give
they
us an example.
like bitches and hoes, and I don't like guys who speak with that type of grammar.
I mean, but they're hoes though, man. Come on, man.
They could be hoes, but you don't gotta call them like that way.
Well,
Yeah, like y'all niggas could be what y'all are, but I don't be like fuck nigga or
We shouldn't.
You don't?
No, I don't.
You shouldn't.
I should maybe, but I don't. It's
good.
Okay.
So that's it. Just like what they say.
What?
Like is that the only thing when they're like disrespectful?
And hygiene, disrespectfulness and hygiene. I just don't play about those things.
All right.
Give us one example of hygiene.
You just don't smell good. I mean, like teeth, especially, but you just don't smell good. Clearly, you don't shower.
Do I smell good?
Yeah, you do smell good.
Thank you. Okay, Daddy's in town.
Wow, she mad as fuck right now. Damn.
All right. What about you?
Probably like guys who get.
Sorry. We're just horsing around a little bit. We're horsing around, okay?
Man, y'all killing me with the sound effects.
Hey.
Y'all taking me out with those sound effects.
Yo, man.
That's hilarious, bro.
Sorry, go ahead.
All right, we're done horsing around. We got you. Go ahead, continue.
Guys who like start getting like addicted to things like after like when you're talking to them, like you kind of don't realize at first they kind of hide like the addictions.
Like
that they have.
alcohol.
Yeah, alcohol is like definitely one that I don't like. Just like not doing things in moderation. Like I don't care if you like smoke or drink or whatever, but like it's like when you're doing it every day, that kind of like
Chris. He's an alcoholic.
Not really, but when you girls talk, I drink.
You didn't have to call him out like that, goddamn.
Wait, you're defending him? He don't even like you.
I'm just saying.
I mean,
I'm just kidding. Okay. So being addictive, what else?
I mean, like not growing. So like when you like talk to like this person about like an issue you have or like saying like, oh, we should fix this or you need to fix this, like, and they just don't change, like not being able to grow and change. It's probably my second thing.
What about you? Well, you kind of covered it earlier.
Respect, I don't like that, or being compared to other women, because you can't compare yourself to other women. Everybody's different. I don't like being degraded.
But you did.
I mean,
No, I didn't. When?
At the party.
I did not.
Asshole take here, but I've come to realize that you guys are way more similar than you guys think you are. every girl likes to run around and say that they're special,
Yep.
but the reality
It's
is you
the same
guys
shit,
are
bro.
all very similar in what
Mhm.
you guys want, what you're attracted to, what you demand in a man. You guys are actually very similar,
Yep.
but I don't know why girls run around and say, compare me to other girls and I'm different, I'm special.
All right, 2 to
I just don't like. Okay, I don't like being degraded.
Okay.
What if I told you that women like to be degraded?
Yeah.
I
and-
mean, if it's in a
And they like assholes too and disrespectful people, which is why it's kind of interesting that you guys are saying all these things, but these are the exact same things that women are attracted to that you guys are mentioning.
And you stayed for almost a year.
I
Yeah,
can't.
yeah.
I can answer that. It's just
Sure, go ahead.
sometimes.
It's,
sorry, it's
no, go
just
ahead.
sometimes you get used to the
Mhm.
bad habits, the pain. So when you get a good guy, you think it's boring. It's really not. You're just not used to that. If you grow up in an abusive household,
Damn.
once you move out, you're like, this is too quiet.
Right.
Nobody's screaming, nobody's hitting me, nobody's throwing stuff at me. So
See,
it's you just get
That's
used to
great.
It's
it.
the past trauma.
Thing with guys, some guys they
Emotional damage.
yeah, that emotional damage. That's why we need to go to therapy.
Oh, you guys look crazy.
And even that can't save you. Wow.
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Definitely hygiene for sure. And then closed-mindedness. I want a guy that can like agree to disagree. If you can't do that, then I don't want you.
Oh shit.
Agree to this? What do you mean
Give
by
us
that?
an
Like
example.
you can have if you have an opinion on something, but then I have an opinion on something, I rather us talk. Like I don't have to change your mind on it, but we can agree to disagree.
Let's say I don't like your OnlyFans.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
That's different. Right now that's my thing, but like later on I'm gonna delete all my social medias and
Okay.
then that's what I'm gonna do later on. But
I
not
mean,
right now.
it's called screen share. Record.
Huh?
It's called screen share. You can record your shit.
Well, I already know about the digital footprint, but like just for my sake, like I'll delete all my social medias and not really be on it. Like,
All right, Mia.
Okay, you mentioned hygiene.
mhm.
Well, give us one example for hygiene.
Showers, definitely cleanliness of your house.
Wait, niggas don't shower?
There's a lot that don't shower.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Tell us more.
What do you mean?
Like, how do you know this?
I'm around a lot of influencers, right? So like I
Damn.
just see like a lot of things.
Who's the stinkiest influencer you've been around?
Yeah, it's like this.
Yeah, I don't know.
Stinky Pinky.
Who's the stinkiest?
No comment. No.
You have someone in your mind, clearly,
Yeah,
because
you
you brought
do.
that up.
You do. This nigga dirty
Just
as
human
hell.
nature. You're typically not going to bring something
ain't
up
going there
unless you have
again.
an experience tied to that. So,
I'm not gonna comment.
Come on, man.
I'm okay. Nope.
Is
You're
he
not-
white, black?
Give us a hint.
No.
Come on, now.
Just one hint, Ash. Just one hint.
No, I'm okay.
You're going wild, man.
TikTok, Kick, OnlyFans. I don't know what platform he's on.
No comment.
All right.
All over. No comment.
Have you ever done OnlyFans with a stinky dude? The
No.
OnlyFans thing?
No.
You make him shower before?
Yeah. I'm big on that. I'm good. Yeah, no.
I mean, shit.
So you know what? Never mind.
I can
Chat's
think of some
crazy.
names.
I can think of some names too, but I'm okay.
I
I'm
think
not
of a lot of
saying.
names, actually. I took them to mind, but I won't say anything.
all right.
Okay.
All right.
What about you?
Well, all the girls are saying hygiene, but I think y'all are forgetting like the small things. Like I cannot stand a man with dirty fingernails. That's a turn off to me. I always look at a man's hands. I'm
Yeah.
like, that tells
Okay,
me everything
okay.
I need to know because you can't touch me with dirty fingers.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I understand that.
You can't
Chris, you
touch
shooting
me
your
with
shot?
dirty
Was that your way of
fingernails.
shooting your shot?
I don't know, probably. You know,
Showing your hands?
Yeah, show my hands.
Fantastic.
What about mechanics and firemen?
That's different.
I'm not really into those kind of men.
No?
Oh.
What kind of men are you into?
Like entrepreneurial men, men that work for themselves, men that work from home. They don't work for anybody else.
Okay, other than hygiene, what else would you get turned off by?
A man not opening the door for me.
So, hold on, wait.
Gentleman.
You want a gentleman
Absolutely.
with clean hands
Yes.
that works from home.
Yeah, it's over 6 feet. A girl can dream, right?
Okay. I mean, interesting.
Yeah.
What about you?
Mine is like if it's like too rude. I don't like when people are like rude to each other. Like I have experienced one time like go on a date and like he would start to like complain about the waiter, like, oh my gosh, she's so slow, all that stuff. I just don't like people like that.
So I've heard girls watch when you go to dinner or to
yeah,
a place.
we go on
how
a
you
date,
treat
we
the
watch
staff,
them.
you know, the waiter, everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
I think it's like family. Like he have to like love his family. If he just don't like his family, like I hate my mom, something like that. That was like a turn off.
Wait,
I don't like people like that.
If they hit their moms?
Yeah, like some people like really do like, oh my god, I don't get along with my mom, or like I don't get along with my dad or something like that. I like loving family, like loving people.
No, love.
Yeah.
Are you close to your family?
Yeah, I'm
No, she
really
is.
close. I'm the only child.
Mm.
Do they know what you do?
Who?
Your family.
Honestly, my mom, she's young. My mom, she's 40.
40?
Yeah, I'm 23.
No. Does she know what you do?
Yeah, I told her everything. She's like my best friend.
It's
She's cool with it.
Yeah, she's don't. I mean, she said something, but she's not like, oh yeah, I agree for you to do this. But she was just like, really?
so your
She's
mom,
more like really, like that.
accepting.
Accepting, but don't stop you.
What about
But
your
kind
dad?
of like guide you,
What-
something like that.
What about your dad?
My dad, I mean, I know him, but I don't really have connection with him because when I was born, he wasn't there for me.
I can relate.
Yeah.
So
He just
question.
left.
He never came back.
No, he never came. But I
Yeah.
know who he is, but just I don't have connection or bond or anything with him. Just like
Makes sense.
you're my dad. That's
So
it.
wait, but you just said a second ago that you don't like people that aren't like that don't get along with their parents.
Family.
But like, what if like the situation like you where like their father was never there or they abused
No,
him or
I mean,
whatever?
I never hate my dad though. I never said I hate my dad. It's just that like if I'm gonna looking for like a man, I'd rather have a man that like loving his family, loving his mom, his siblings, something like that.
Yeah, but that's
like
not always gonna happen. Like some
Yeah.
people just grow up with terrible parents and they end up resenting them. So it's
True.
like,
No, that's understandable. If like in like, for example, like my stepdad have a bad mother. Like she's always on a drug, like on drug and something like that, and then left
No
him in
way.
the gas station.
Really?
And he have traumatized with it, and I get that. I understand that he hate it, and I
Yeah.
understand that. Have to be depend on the case, not just randomly. Just I don't like my mother because she's told me not to do this, not to do that. It's
Okay,
different.
interesting.
Wow.
Yeah.
All
That's
right.
amazing.
Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah.
All right.
What about you?
Yeah.
I'm gonna use a bad word. I hate motherfuckers who pretend.
Oh,
Like-
that's a good
Oh.
one.
Like you have
Pretend how so?
you have no personality.
Like your baby daddy.
Yeah.